everyone, I wanted to pop on here and post kind of a short video just giving a little flip through of the new journal that I have. I'm going to be starting this now, but I'm actually going to be journaling last year, mainly because I didn't journal hardly at all last year. I don't know if I'm going to go back through all of my photos from last year that I took, so this seemed like a good middle ground for kind of getting back into journaling more consistently, but without having to do it too chronological. Not that I really do chronological journaling anyway, but you know, this is just more picking things out without the pressure of writing tons and remembering tons. But yeah, the journal itself is the main thing I want to show you today. It's the Glimmers Gratitude Journal by Amy Tangerine, and this was gifted to me, which is why this video is marked as an ad. She said that this was a passion project that she had finished recently, and she was wondering if I wanted to try it out, as well as the course that goes alongside it. So I of course said yes, because just it looked so good, and I've been so out of the loop with journaling in the last year because I haven't really been doing it myself. I wanted to flip through it blank before I started adding things to it, which is what this video is basically today. I will have an affiliate link down below, so if you do want to pick it up yourself, you can get it on Amazon. I'm going to give a flip through of all of the pages, so if you don't want any of the pages to be spoiled, or you want to just kind of not see every single page for yourself until your one arrives if you've ordered it, now is the time to skip ahead. I'll leave a little timestamp on the screen for you. Yeah, I'm going to go through the whole thing now, and I'll speak to you again at the end. There's a lot of pages in there, and you get a nice variety of designs on them. I honestly love this sort of journal because it just gives you a bit of a starting point with the journaling pages. So if you didn't have loads of supplies, or you find it hard to start a page or something, this is quite a good journal for just kind of giving you that base pretty much. It is a bound book, so I have found that this doesn't actually fit in some of the TNs that I have. This fabric one, it does fit in it, like it sits in there, but it just doesn't sit very well, if that makes sense. So yeah, if you wanted to put some sort of cover around it, it would probably fit because it is, you know, the standard sort of traveler's notebook size. I think it's going to be nicer as a standalone journal. It has a really nice finish to the cover, like a velvet sort of soft feel to it. But I think I probably am gonna put some sort of like sticky back plastic or some sort of plastic covering over it just to protect it, because I can feel that this is gonna get, like, as I use it all the time, it's just going to get really like bashed up or bent up, so I don't want to risk ripping it or ruining the cover too much. So I think I am going to cover that in some sort of plastic or something, just to give that extra bit of durability to it. Because of the binding as well, I do know that I'm not going to be able to like bulk this up too much, so I'm going to be using a lot of stickers, I think. Obviously it's not meant to have tons of stuff stuck on here. The whole point is having partly decorated pages, which mean you don't have to bring loads of your own supplies and loads of things to stick in here. But I know that me being me, I'm going to end up adding some sort of decorative elements in some way. I think I'm going to be pulling out a lot of my flatter things to put in here. I think that's not a bad thing, especially as I haven't journaled in a little while. It's going to be a nice little journal to just kind of get back into it without bringing out all of my supplies and potentially getting completely overwhelmed, which is quite a likely thing. I've always loved the quote, enjoy the little things, or enjoy the little things in life. I've always tried to focus on all those little things that make me smile or stand out to me as just making me feel good. Not the big things, not the big gestures or the big amazing events and stuff, or the big goals, just the little things that make me smile each day. And I've only recently learnt that those are called glimmers. So to see that she has called it that, and it's all about gratitude and glimmers, yeah, it was one of those things where I was just like, this is a really nice journal to be starting. It just kind of all linked in really nicely with me getting back into journaling and the name of it. Even though I didn't do tons of journaling last year, I barely did any. I think I did the most tiniest bit of journaling. I did still take a ton of photos because that seems to be how my brain likes to remember things. I just take photos no matter what I'm doing. A lot of the times though, it does happen to be the glimmers, the little things, the little moments that I'm just like, this is a moment I want to remember. I know that there's this feeling attached to this moment, and I know that if I take a photo in the moment, when I look back on it, I will remember that feeling. I went back through my camera roll on my phone, which that in itself is overwhelming because there's a lot of photos on there. In the past few weeks though, I have started to put all of the photos in my camera roll into albums, and I've organised them per month, so then I only have 1 month to go through anytime I want to look through photos. So I went through my January and my February folder, and I just picked out little moments from my camera roll that I wanted to remember, that had a memory attached to them, that when I looked at them I was like, oh, I remember that was, you know, a really good day or a really good moment. Just a little thing that made me feel good, or a little thought that is linked to it that I want to write down somewhere. And I used the photo grid app on my phone to kind of turn them into mini Polaroids. Some of them are landscape, some of them are a portrait sort of mini Polaroid. And I saved it as a template, so it means that I can just go back through each month and put them into this photo grid app and then print them all off. And I don't have to write tons if I don't want to. I don't have to add tons of like, this is what happened that day and da 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 da. Don't get me wrong, I do want to journal like that again, but at the moment I know that that is probably too much for my brain. So that is my little plan with this journal. I know for a fact I'm going to be using my little phrase stickers because they're flat and I think they look really good on the like bottom of the little Polaroids. I don't think I'm going to rip up papers, which is going to be weird for me. I almost always layered papers behind my photos, but I don't think I'm gonna with this. I feel like that would bulk it up too much. I do have a pile of magazines that have really pretty things in them that I've basically hoarded because I didn't want to just get rid of them because they're pretty. It might be a good time now though to go through those and pick out some images that I can cut out and use in here, because magazine paper does tend to be a lot thinner. So it could work out well. I'm really looking forward to journaling again, and having something that isn't too much, I think, is the best way to put it, because I know my brain is, I'm still getting over things, I'm still getting past things. There's a lot that's happened in the last couple of years for me, and even though I'm in a lot better place than I was last year, I'm still not at a place where I can, you know, just dump all of my brain creativity into this. So yeah, as I said at the start of the video, I'll have a link to this below. It will be an affiliate link. I'm sure everyone knows what an affiliate link is by now, but if not, it's literally just a link that shows Amazon that I sent you there, and then Amazon gives me a small percentage of the sale if you do end up buying one, basically to say thanks for letting people know about this product. So yeah, if you do end up buying one through my link, thank you so much. It does go to support me in a small way, so I appreciate that. I'm gonna go now and gather my supplies, go through my magazine pile and see what I can find. I hope you all enjoyed seeing the inside of that journal. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video.